Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Today we are going to talk about next nakshatra. This is a series of nakshatra. Already we have talked about the Ashwini. Now the second in list is Bharni nakshatra. So how this Bharni nakshatra is? Is this auspicious or not auspicious? And how this Bharni nakshatra affects your life? If you think that, oh, I am not a Bharni, I am Uttarashada, Uttarfal. No, 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 no. Every nakshatra has a role in your life, in your birth chart. So don't be think that this is Bharni, what I will see, what I can see this video, what I will get from this video. No, that's what Akashi will tell you today. Let's welcome Akashi from Calgary, Canada. Akashji, namaskar.
Namaskar.
Uh, I was just analyzing the mistake which I did today that, oh, Ashwini Nakshatra is not mine. Why I have to see this? But after this video, when I saw my birth chart, my 3 to 4 planets were in Ashwini Nakshatra, then I discussed with you. So I
Yeah.
request and suggest all people to watch every Nakshatra video because every Nakshatra is connected with you. So let's start with Bharni today.
Yes. Rohitji, so Bharni Nakshatra, we are going to cover the origin of Bharni Nakshatra, why Bharni Nakshatra, what are the symbols and what do the symbol mean to us. And after that, we are going to go into every planet in Bharni Nakshatra. So, like all signs in Bharni Nakshatra, and the way we can get, very easy way to get Bharni Nakshatra activated. So, let's start, Rohitji. So, Bharni Nakshatra, as this is just a snapshot that the deity is Yama, that is Yam, lord of death, and the symbol is Yoni, that is female reproductive organ, and the Shakti is to take things away from you. You know, Yam has the Shakti to take things away from us. Quality is very violent. This is a very violent nakshatra, and the lord of this nakshatra is Venus. So now let's go into the origin of nakshatra, and let's get some insights that why and how this nakshatra was created and why Yama was given this why Yama rules this nakshatra. So this nakshatra is ruled by Yama, who's the lord of Surya and Sangya. He holds the power to take life force away from this world to the next. So he plays a very important role in Hindu mythology. Even in other mythologies, we can find the god of death everywhere. He called Reaper, who comes and who takes the life away, and he decides. Now he was considered to be the first mortal who died, and he died, and then he went into celestial abodes. Thus, the result, he became the ruler of the departed. So he learnt a very big lesson by dying, and that death led Lord Shiva decide that let's make Yama the ruler of death. Only Yama has the power to take the death or give the life back. The soul is Yama's property. He judges the souls of the dead, and depending on their deeds, he assigns them to the realm of Pitras, that is forefathers, Naraka, that is hell, or reborn on earth. So if your karmic debts are not clear, you will be born again. That is why the most important thing in this nakshatra is the symbol of this nakshatra, that is the female reproductive organ, because that is the way we enter the world. We come into the world. There is no other way, right? There is no, now people are developing artificial wombs, but I don't know what is going to happen with that technology. But end of the day, you have to come through the womb of a mother. The reason why Yama was given there was a very big what do you say um, there was a very big event when Yama died. Until that time, there was no day and night on earth. There was no what you say deaths. Okay, everyone was almost immortal. But Yami could not. This is what the occult lore says. Otherwise, there are many other different reasons also. It says that Yama was not doing his work properly, so Shiva killed him, and then Shiva gave him a curse that your body will turn green and this and that. And there are so many ways. But according to the nakshatra, or according to the Navgraha Purana, it is said that on Yami's death, his twin Yami could not be consoled, and hence God created night and day, and the cycle of time began, right? And who's that god? That god is Shiva, because he is the Kal, right? He created the time. Yama is green skinned, wearing red clothes, and rides a buffalo. Saturn is debilitated in Bharni Nakshatra because of a fight with Yama. So, Saturn is always debilitated in this nakshatra. And here he is green skinned because I told you the story that Shiva gave him a curse to become green skinned, and he wears red clothes because he has authority, and buffalo is his vahan or is his ride. Now we have seen, this must be very common, we have seen that why these symbols are there and how the symbols are supposed to be associated with Bharni Nakshatra. In this video, we are going to go in detail. Ruji, there is one more story. So now here, between Yami and Yama. So the thing is that once Yami was used to care a lot about a lot and lot about Yama, and but Yama was always ignorant. He was like he did not give so much, what do you say, so much weight to Yami's, and Yami was always trying to please Yama. But one day she got very much angry because Yama insulted her. So she cursed Yama that you will become green skinned and you will become rule death and you will become god of death, and that's why he became. So there are so many stories, but the closest story I think is this: when the creation of time happened, and that is the creation of time of our life also happened. That this is the time then when they will enter darkness, and this is the time when they will see light. So that is more relatable, and that is what I thought can be associated with Lord Yama. So now Bharni Nakshatra, let's go in detail that why deity Yama. The connection between Bharni Nakshatra and Yama can be tracked back to mythological story of Yama and his sister Yami. According to the story, Yama and Yami were children of god Surya, and Yami was deeply in love with her brother. Yama, however, rejected her advances, and as a result, Yami became very angry and cursed Yama to be the god of death. So, see, there are many stories. Now, this is why everywhere in all the Puranas, this is the story that this is why Yama became god of death. But there is another layers. There are so many layers to it that we have to go a lot of deep inside it. But let's consider Yama only the god of or the lord of Bharni Nakshatra. Now, the symbol that is vulva or vani, or the female vaginal part, the association of Bharni Nakshatra with this vulva symbolizes the creative energy and the fertility that is associated with the nakshatra. The yoni is symbol of creative power of divine feminine and is often associated with the goddess Shakti, who represents the energy of creation and transformation. So, this nakshatra completely is the nakshatra of transformation and creations, and this does not mean only birth. This means after birth, Bharni people are very prominent people who create new things because this is the nature of that nakshatra. Furthermore, we can see planet Venus, Bharni Nakshatra is associated with Venus planet, which is known as the planet of love, beauty, and fertility. So again, fertility, Shukranu, is associated with Bharni Nakshatra. And it is Venus is also associated with the feminine energy, sensuality, and creativity. So whenever you want to do any upaya of Venus, I always say that go and help women in need, give them sanitary napkins, okay? Because that is the very important part of a woman, that she menstrual cycle happens, and because of that only birth takes place. Sorry. Now here, so the Purushartha of Bharni Nakshatra is Artha. So these people are very materialistic. Individual born under Bharni Nakshatra are believed to have strong desire for material wealth and success, and they often work hard to achieve their financial goals. They are known for their practical and pragmatic approach to life and are often skilled at managing money and resources. So whenever we see some people who are managing the stock, some people who are managing your money, some people who are very materialistic, like they will buy Gucci bags and Prada bags and this, very materialistic people. They want to show off a little bit, okay? Because that is the side of a Bharni. That is the side of Venus. Venus energy, whenever it is present, it gives little bit of luxury in your life. Now, very important thing with all the nakshatras are that they also belong to Gana, and they have that kind of quality also. So people born under Bharni nakshatra believe to exhibit these qualities of Manushya Gana. They're practical, rational in approach to their life, and they often use intelligence to achieve their goals. So these people are hardworking as well. They go deep into things. They will use their intelligence, and they are known for their ability to adapt and change and transform themselves and their lives. Like how the yoni adapts at a time when it has to give birth to such a big child, same way they also transform themselves and they adapt according to situations and change time. In fact, some people who of Bharni Nakshatra I have seen in charts, they are extraordinary smart. Like sometimes that over smartness of them also kills them. So that is a thing needs to be in consideration, that yeah, there can be problem related to your smartness. Now here we say Shudra Varna or maybe Mlicha Varna, that is outcast Varna. The Varna is outcast, right? And the reason is, you know why? Because it is associated with deity Yama, who is known as the god of death. In traditional Hindu social classification system, like not in all cultures, but yeah, in Hindu classic system and in Hindu all the religions, the Sanatan Dharam, and under which Hindu, Jainism, Buddhism, all these um, places, the people who work with the dead, the people who work at the cremation center, the people who work as the people who dig the grave. So these people were considered impure or lowly, or were often considered to be Lichavana. They used to not touch him because he was always in such an environment or setting where people are getting burned. He's touching the dead body and this and that. So such people, and it's a very good remedy also. Whenever if you are in a Bharni Nakshatra, if you're going through some trouble, you need to go and find such people who basically do the last riots, and you have to help them, because immediately your Bharni Nakshatra will be activated. So if you are Bharni Nakshatra and if you have any problems, go to the nearest cremation area and find people who are doing this kind of job and just give them little bit or help them in any way. Your life will change. Now here it is earth element, that is Prithvi Tattva. The earth element is associated with stability and security, which aligns with the energy of Bharni Nakshatra. Individuals born in this are believed to be stable and reliable, with strong sense of responsibility and practicality. Now here we have to understand that what is the yoni doing? The yoni is giving birth to a child and getting someone in this world. And what is the earth doing? The earth is even giving life to all the beings on this planet. Everything comes from earth, and everything goes back in the earth itself, right? So it's an earth element. And Lord Vishnu is often associated with the preservation and sustenance of the universe, right? Same way, his role in Bharni Nakshatra is to protect and preserve this life till it is born in this world. Then he will also protect and preserve. Then later comes Lord Shiva when he has to take the life away, or Lord Yama now. He takes the life away. Now, the animal, which is very important to nakshatra activation, animal is very much important because these animals bring a lot of energies. Some people get a dog at their house and they start growing, they flourishing. But some people get a dog at their home and they start get growing in their life. So we have to understand that what kind of animal therapy should we do? What type of animal statues or what type of animal surrounding your pictures or photographs should be at your place, so that your Bharni Nakshatra can be activated. I some days ago I saw a picture of Amitabh Bachchan and he had a bull behind his back in his home, a very big drawing, a painting of a bull. So he activated some nakshatra. So so we have to understand that these animals let us activate nakshatra in a very very unique, very very different kind of way. Now, the association of Bharni Nakshatra with male elephant may also be related to the elephant's connection to deity Lord Ganesha, who is often depicted with the elephant head and associated with wisdom, intelligence, and overcoming obstacles. So, Bharni Nakshatra is also the nakshatra where we overcome lot of obstacles, and the child is born after so much pain and so much obstacles, being into a confined, being into a very claustrophobic place for 9 months, and then he comes out. So after a lot of obstacles he comes out into this world. Same way, Lord Ganesha is believed to be remover of obstacles and often invoked at the beginnings of new ventures and important undertakings. So new venture, getting a birth in this world is also a new venture, and it is an important undertaking because you have come to do your karma, settle your karmic debt. So same way, elephant is also the symbol of that same thing. Now, here crow, a very big mythological element in our Hindu culture is crow. Crow is something. Some we say that whenever in Shraddha Paksha, the time when the certain period where all our ancestors come back to earth to see us, to feel us, to meet us, their energy is present around us, and that is called Shraddha. And during that period, the association of Bharni Nakshatra with the crow may be related to birth, connection to death, and transformation. In Hindu mythology, crows are believed to be messengers of Yama, the god of death, who is primary deity associated with Bharni Nakshatra. As a result, the crow may symbolize the transformative energy of Bharni Nakshatra and the idea of death and rebirth. In fact, whenever there is Shraddh, there is Pitra Paksh or Shraddh, we put lot of food for crow, so that crow eats it, and that is how it reaches our ancestors, because it is
Crow
the,
is also vehicle of Shanidev.
yeah, vehicle of Shanidev, and Shanidev is brother of Yama. But
Yama.
Shanidev has 9 more vehicles. Okay, so Shanidev has more vehicles as well. So, but crow symbolizes, crow is a very, like raven and crow. These birds are very mythologically, what do you say, heavy birds. They have a lot of burden on them mythologically. So doing crow, a remedy of crow also is a very good remedy, Rohitji. Here, if we feed the crow, that means a Bharni Nakshatra immediately activates. You are basic. It is same way when you put oil in the fire, it will rise. Fire will rise. Same way when you do some certain acts, your nakshatras will get activated. And Amla tree is the symbol of longevity and vitality, and is often associated with the Hindu goddess of longevity and immortality, that is Mahalakshmi. Now we have to understand the deity of this nakshatra is Yama, and the ruling planet is Venus, and Venus is Param Bhakta of Mahalakshmi, and Venus rules the Amla tree. So this may suggest that individual born under Bharni Nakshatra possess a natural vitality and resilience and have strong connection to the energy of immortality. Now you see Amla, where it is used. Every beauty product, every hair product. Eat Amla and your hair will come. I ate, nothing happening. But yeah, eat Amla, your hair will come. Put Amla oil, put Amla achar, put Amla in this, put Amla in that, vitamin C and this and that. So basically, it has antioxidant properties. That means, what is antioxidant? So Rohiji, we have to understand here, oxygen which we take in actually kills us, does not give us life, because it is oxygen is the one which is getting our cells regenerated, and that is why we grow old. Okay, but antioxidants are the one which removes certain chemicals from our body, certain oxides from our body, which actually then our body is regenerated. That's why we say, oh, anti-aging is amla, eat amla for anti-aging. And only Yama has the power of giving you, like, you can pass death by praying to Yama. Now, each nakshatra has a particular vibration corresponding to few root alphabets and the seed sound. And the seed sound of this nakshatra is Li, Lu, Le, Lo. Okay, there are four here it's written. So anyone particularly born in this nakshatra should use the name starting from these letters. In fact, they want to do a business and they are from Bharni Nakshatra, they must consider these letters. Not compulsory that you have to do in this also. There are many other factors. But yeah, basically this helps the pronouncer also, and the native also who has this name. It creates a lot of energy, which brings a lot of harmony and lot of good luck to you. Now, Rohitji, here, if we see in detail or whatever our Varahimara and Hora Ratna says, it is here. So, determined self-restraint, yoga, pranayama, controller of senses, adapt in sexual act, truthful, honest, free from good diseases, good health, strong immunity, skillful, talented, eat less. So these are the thing which is related to Bharni Nakshatra, but also depends on, there are 4 padas in Bharni Nakshatra, that where and how your planet is placed. 4 padas means 4 divisions in Bharni Nakshatra as well. And in that pada, there is also made division. So if you keep going on and on, there is lots and lots of layers inside. But we have to just understand that. Let's focus on Currently, let's focus on the main nakshatra and the overall view of the nakshatra. It is a very ugra, violent nakshatra, and we say Deva, Yama, okay, is the it has the power to kill, authority to kill, and free from material bondage. But again, depending on your karma, give back human life to you. Symbol is yoni we discussed because transformation and see ability to withstand the pain of creation. It has the ability to withstand the pain of creation, right? And according to Varhamira, it says determined, truthful, healthy, skillful, happy. Okay. And according to Hora Ratna, these are the two books which are like the what do you say the Bible of what Bible, no, even if not more than Bible, it is the encyclopedia of astrology. If you want to go,
Varamir, Varamir, one of the greatest astrologer of his time, and I
yes,
read about him that if it is time right now, like 9:32,
yeah,
Varamir can tell you what will happen in on 9:33. He so
yeah,
minutely calculate the
yeah.
planets and their
And his
aspect.
texts are the most accurate texts. Even like I think everything started from Brigurish and Parashara and all those kind of.
Yes, they are the
Yeah, but
creators.
Varamira, in his book, he says that such people are determined, truthful, healthy, skillful, and happy. And Hora Ratna says that skillful in sexual acts, they are very lusty, they are truthful, they are determined, they are free from diseases, fortunate, and eat less. So almost both of them says the same thing. Okay, and Bharni Nakshatra people, one more quality they have, they keep talking about death. Oh, I'll die. They suddenly get up in the night and they'll say, oh, I feel like I'm going to die. And my heart, I'm getting heart attack or I'm getting this and that. Because the energy of Bharni Nakshatra is death. The realization people of Bharni Nakshatra get at a very young age that dying or death is the way to get out of this life. So the guna of Bharni Nakshatra. So I told you in the last nakshatra that there are three gunas, Sattva, Raja, and Tama. Tamas, here it is Rajas Guna, okay, and Rajas stand for action and oriented with Chara Rashis. Now, strength again we discussed in the other way that they believe to possess a lot of strength qualities that can be used in leadership qualities, business, physical health and fitness, and personal relationships. Many health fitness trainers, if Mars comes and sits in Bharni Nakshatra, they become very much fitness trainers. And I've seen that even those people who are working it like very hard in a in a place where there is a lot of iron being produced, such people also have a lot of they have Bharni Nakshatra because that is the place where creation is happening. That is the place from where from raw iron the things are being created. And weaknesses, they are very impulsive, aggressive, ego, jealousy, and possessiveness, insecurity. And ego is the most important thing which they have. They will not listen to anyone because they feel very superior, because they know a lot of things about this life, and they are very confident, and they're they are always with leadership qualities, so they have a lot of ego. Now, Luigi, let's talk about planets in Bharni Nakshatra. When Sun is in Bharni Nakshatra, it can make people ambitious, creative, and confident. Okay, but here because Sun is a cruel planet, it's an aggressive planet, and this nakshatra is also aggressive. It can make you impulsive and restless, and there can be a lot of issues related to reproductive organs, like pain in reproductive organs, or like what do we say jalan, or we say how we spell jalan, burning sensation in in reproductive organs. When moon is in Bharni, it makes you very sensitive and emotional. Okay, that thus these people are very easy to, like, they will cry even watching a small thing because they're very afraid. They are not they are afraid of death. Such people, it may be nurtured, they may be very nurtured and protective toward others, like, oh, my son, my daughter, my this, my that. They will be very protective, but they are not so courageous, and they have a lot of mood swings, and emotionally they'll be unstable. That is because moon is in Bharni Nakshatra. How can a very beautiful and very Soumya planet in a very aggressive nakshatra? Okay. Now Mars in Bharni. Here, I told you it makes you individual, energetic. That's why they are fitness trainers, determined and competitive. And everyone who's in competitive sports, mostly there are many other factors, but yeah, Bharni Nakshatra plays a very important role. Such people who make records, like first record of running in 8 seconds, 2 minutes, 8 second to 2 millisecond. Such people are Bharni Nakshatra because they create something new. They add a new chapter to any book. They also possess leadership qualities, and that is why they are always in the front. And they may be prone to aggression and conflict. Such people are prone to getting into fights, getting themselves hit on their head, hit other people on their head, on their nose. So such people, because Mars is blood, so it takes the blood out of you. And when in Bharni Nakshatra, some such people can even die in a fight, because Bharni Nakshatra is the nakshatra for passage of coming and going. Now, Mercury in Burning Nexus make Mercury, the role is very clear. Intelligent, they become very curious and communicative. Okay, because they will ask a lot of questions about world and why, what is the existence. So people who just reply and tell us, on our videos, Rohitji, what is my purpose of life? Why am I here? They are all Bharni Nakshatra. Maybe some planet is transiting the Bharni Nakshatra of them. So they are struggling to find themselves. Now, Jupiter in Bharni Nakshatra, Jupiter does its job very good, very amazingly. It makes people optimistic. They will not agree to everything you say, they will have their own opinion, philosophical and generous. They may possess a strong sense of purpose and may prone to overindulge and extravagance. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Here in Bharni Nakshatra, some people who have Jupiter in Bharni Nakshatra, they may actually have more children, because Jupiter believes in expansion. And here Jupiter takes the help of Venus and help of Yamadev to get many other souls from other realms and bring them to Earth. Now, Venus in Bharni Nakshatra, it is best. Venus is this nakshatra is very good because it is the own lord. It gives individual charming, artistic, and sensual. Like such people are very, very beautiful. They have lot of charming qualities, and they're sensual. They have strong appreciation for beauty and may be prone to indulging in pleasures and luxuries. So, such if you see all fashion designers and the makeup artist and whatnot, so many things. So,
I like to ask one thing here.
yes, yes.
My Venus is in Bharni Nakshatra at
Venus
7.
is in Bharni Nakshatra.
Yes,
Your Venus.
my Venus, yes.
Okay. So three things you have to remember, Rohitji. First, you have to make sure that you take care of beauty for yourself. You need to always get shaved, cut your hair, put perfume, wear nice clothes. That is how the nakshatra will get activated, because it
Activate.
is the demand. It is the demand of Venus to be clean and wear good stuff, shiny shoes, and lick to pen top. Okay. Secondly, appreciation of beauty. So when you have Venus in Bharni Nakshatra, you have to appreciate also beauty. So you have to go out, you have to meet people, you have to talk to them, you have to you have to communicate with them that they are beautiful. You have to get into acts of you have to get this habit developed in you, that you whenever you meet someone, you tell them, wow, your hair is so beautiful, you have very good nails, you have this, that. So you see some people have this trait. Whenever they will meet, they will not see you, they will say, oh, you have a very beautiful purse, oh wow, your shoes look so nice, oh, this pants, they are very good, are these denims or khakis? So people have a lot of things to ask you. And here Venus in Bharni Nakshatra, you have to do this, otherwise it will not get activated.
Okay, I will activate from right now. Akashji, you are very beautiful.
Yeah, I am because of Sun in my seventh house. It has given me nice beauty here also.
Oh, this
Anyways,
is trend.
Saturn in Bharni. Now Saturn in Bharni Nakshatra, it is debilitated there. Okay, okay. So now here people are very rigid. You have to be disciplined, responsible, and hardworking. Otherwise, you are destroyed. Saturn, when debilitated, sometimes it gives very, very good results. Okay. But depending on if you're giving the food of Saturn to food. If you're not feeding him, then you will get very, very bad results. And you will be prone to rigidity and being very, very cunning. That kind of it makes you very cunning. You will not be able to jealousy will be so big that you will not be able to just stand other person in front of you if they are superior to you. But we have to learn that no one is superior. We are superior. The Atma inside us is superior. So no one else is superior. Everyone is on the same realm. Everyone is in this Kal Chakra and has to die. No one is immortal. This is the one single message of Bharni Nakshatra. Yama says that I am here, or if in your religion, if it says that you're going to Jannat, or you're going to heaven or hell or Nark or Swarg, that is all the second thing that Yama will decide, because he has the power. He has the Chitragupt has the book of all your Chitragupt is Yama's assistant. He has the book which states that where and how you want to go and what are you going to do in your next life, and what all pap and punya you have done in this life. So if you have committed sins, try to overcome them. Try to. No one is perfect. Everyone commits sin. Even me, I have committed sins. Rohit has committed. Everyone, including a child who is 2 year old, he also has committed some sin. But realization and understanding that that was a sin, and we need to get out of it, because end of the day, no one has 5 or 600 years life in this yoga. We have to die at a certain point, and when we die and we go out, and when we meet, maybe if we don't meet anyone, but at least we have done some good deeds, right? So very, very important. Now Rahu here also gives very good results: ambitious, eccentric, and rebellious. Such people are lawyers. They go like big. They do not get afraid of anyone. And Ketu, here it gives you very much. It is very comfortable because it is the house of death. It is the nakshatra of death. It is a nakshatra of that realm where everyone has to go, and that realm from everyone comes from which place. So Ketu here makes you spiritual, intuitive, and detached. It makes you realize that you listen. This is the real thing which you want to see, is that you want to die. You are going to die, and that means you need to be spiritual, and makes you intuitive as well. So Rohitji, overall, this is what the planets do. Now let's activate the nakshatra. So when do we activate Bharni Nakshatra? When any planet related to your birth of a child, or related to your career growth, or related to transformation, you want to start something new. Here you need to remedy number one, very simple: feeding the crow. Right? Crow will eat anything you give him. If you are in foreign lands, give him little bit rice, he will come and eat it. Just keep it on your backyard, on your railing, or on anywhere on your terrace. He will come and eat it. Or some bird will come and eat it, but crow will come. Crow usually comes wherever you have that bhavana that, oh, I am keeping it for the crow. He will come. Remedy number two is helping in last rites. So this is a very important remedy. We have to understand that some people who have come here, everyone who has come here will go here from here, and he will go in different ways. Someone will get buried, someone will get burned, someone will get eaten by vultures. In Parsi religion, they are eaten by vultures, and someone will just die without anyone taking care of them. But if you have the ability to take care of such people who who cannot afford last rites, this will activate the nakshatra, and it is the biggest punya you can do, to send this body back to the 5 elements. Now, for those people who are in career and who wants to grow in career and become authoritative, or give or start a new thing, like start taking a new home. Whenever you go to places from where you get home decor, you will always see elephant painting or elephant statue there. Always, because elephant signifies growth. Elephant signifies authority. Elephant signifies what you say, hugeness. Like it says that I am huge and I am powerful. Power.
Not even in India, when I went to Thailand, there I see that the most of
Elephant
products
everywhere.
they are selling there, they have an elephant pick. But
Yeah,
the main thing is that they said that you have to sell anything here, you just put an elephant pick on the product. But the
correct.
only thing is that the tusk should be right upwards.
Upstairs.
So they consider it is a good thing.
Good.
So elephant is really, yes.
Rohitji, here also in Canada, every shop we go, there is elephant painting. Any home decor shops, elephant, 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 elephant. I think I have some 50 elephants at my home. Small, 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 so statue, statue, statue. I keep collecting
I think
elephants.
one of the reason is also that in India that we pray to Lord Ganesha. So
Yeah,
elephant is also, symbol of Ganesha. So all
exactly.
countries pray them in different forms. So elephant is one common form, I think.
Yeah, and it is associated to Bharni Nakshatra. So those people who have Bharni Nakshatra, they should keep elephant with them, around them. Okay. Now, reciting, mantra chanting. If your Bharni Nakshatra comes in your fifth house is the house of mantra chanting. Here, reciting just the word Shreem, 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 or the Mahalakshmi Bij mantra. Om Shreem Reem Shreem Kamale Kamalale Prasida Prasida. Om Shreem Reem Shreem Mahalakshmi Namaha. Or just saying Om Mahalakshmi Namaha. Okay, anything Mahalakshmi mantra will activate this nakshatra because here it is ruled by Venus, and Venus is the Parama Bhakta of Mahalakshmi. That is why everyone who has exalted Venus, good Venus, Venus in good place, they make a lot of money, material wealth because of Mahalakshmi's presence. So Rohitji, here we have to understand that this nakshatra, the main role of this nakshatra is creation, and it has the power to take life away. So when we think that we are doing something or we are very great and this and that, just for a minute think about Bharni Nakshatra, because that power, only Yama has in this world, to give you life and to take life from you, right? So Raji, this is the analysis for Bharni Nakshatra, and I hope that this may clear a lot of problems and a lot of things, and all the things that are written is not copy paste. I have written it. I've read
Actually, what is
the book
the
and read
problem
it.
is that what is the thing that most of the people think only about planets, houses, aspect. They don't reach up to nakshatra, but they don't know the minute calculation is nakshatra.
Right,
Even before you started this series, I was not much aware about that nakshatras. But yesterday you tell me about Ashwini, today you tell me about Bharni, and I remember, my Venus is in Bharni nakshatra, and you told me that Bharni nakshatra Venus is very good. So this is, I think, every person who is pursuing astrology, who is following astrology, who know little bit about astrology, he must see this series.
right.
You see every nakshatra. Like mine is Uttara Shadha, that is 21st nakshatra. I
Mm.
will not wait for that now. I will see every nakshatra, so I come to know, because in my chart there is Ashwini, Shravan, Bharani, Uttara Shadha, so many nakshatras. So I think every person I will suggest that you see the all series, not only the one nakshatra. So
Yeah,
very good things. We come to know you, we come to know remedies, we come to know the in which planet what this nakshatra do, what is the nature of nakshatra. I think this is a good thing and very uh, good research done by you, very deep research. I think I have seen so many videos about nakshatras, but people don't go so vast. They just say this is the symbol of your nakshatra, and this nakshatra has done this and this, and that's it.
mm.
So great research work done by you and great effort to make series of these 27 nakshatras, and we hope in future after this nakshatra series you also tell us about how these nakshatras affect the charts,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
basic
And
birth chart.
that depends on the placement of the nakshatra, the planet in the nakshatra, the planet in the degree, and what aspects it is getting. So there is lot of layers. If you go
Mhm.
into astrology, there is a lot of layers. But overall, you shouldn't get so much deep if it's not required, because it
Mhm.
also creates Brahma. It creates
Mhm.
Brahm it creates illusion in your mind that, oh, something is wrong, something is this, something is that. Some people I have seen, they write big mails and they say that this nakshatra and this is happening and that is happening and I have this yoke, that yoke. Don't get into all of this. Basically, just overview. No one can change the course of destiny, not astrologer, not even God himself. So everything that is written in your life. Okay, you just have to do good deeds because you have a conscious present in you.
So you think that from today onwards I have to activate my Venus by doing shave and have a good clothes and
Yeah, yeah.
perfume?
You have to be perfumed, this, that, be good clothes. Even if you're doing nothing, you just have to be this way. Like, because you are attracting such kind of energy, right?
Right. Very
So it
good thing.
depends. If you go to a funeral place, what will you attract? You will attract some kind of
Negative energy.
negative
Negative energy.
energy. Why? Because everyone is crying, they are in sorrow, they are in pain, right? And if you go to a birthday, what will happen? Oh, wow, have you happy, happy.
You rightly said. Well, last month, my one of my relative got died, and I go to the cremation ground. And after when I come back home, You can't imagine, that night was a horrible night for me, because I was very, it was close relative, and I was very close to that, all that rituals done there. And that night was so horrible that hardly I slept at that night. And when I slept, I have a so horrible dreams and negative energies, just, so you are right, said, whatever you become, whatever you do in your life, that attract the energies, and the
Right.
nakshatras are the biggest source of that. Thank you, Akashji. Thank you very much for this analysis, great analysis, and we hope to see you. Who's ever watching these videos, just go to AC Astros, just click on videos. You will see there lots of videos made by us on conjunctions. Like on 12th of March, there is a conjunction, and there is on 31st March, there is a conjunction of planets, and how that conjunction affect your sign. We have made it for 12 signs. You can see there. We have remedies videos, and people who want to consult us, I will like you to fire the bigger one, that graphics, because that is very small on the top. People unable to
Just give me 1 second.
watch that. And this is how you can get the personal consultation, acsto@gmail.com. And this is the WhatsApp number displayed on the screen. Just drop your birth details and you will get the consultation. And people who are new to ACSTO, please subscribe this and share the videos. And also, I would like to tell you that on weekends, like on Saturday, Sunday, according to, this is minor adjustment according to Canada, we do the live, we come the live, and we just analyze the birth charts. You can ask one question, but if you want the detailed one, you want that, no, I want to dissect my birth chart, I know, want to know everything, then just drop your details. Team ACS2 will contact you, and then you will get the consultation. The consultation will be the video consultation, as we are sitting together, me and Akashji talking to each other, you will also do that. So thank you, Akashji. Thank you very much. We will meet now in another video or in another live, whatever will be the time. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Malakshmi.